Good afternoon, and thank you, Julie, for that nice introduction. We're facing some challenging and exciting times in education, and while the financial woes are presenting profound challenges, I really don't want to address that issue here today. Instead, I want to spend the few minutes I have with all of you talking about the exciting work underway in our district with the support of the Bellevue Schools Foundation. In times of change, the learners will inherit the earth, while the learned will find themselves beautifully equipped to deal with a world that no longer exists. The Bellevue School District has been recognized as one of the highest performing districts in the state of Washington. But unless we pay attention to the changes in the world around us and reflect those changes in our instructional programs and instructional practice and continue to be learners, we will not prepare our students to be college and career ready in the future. The students in our schools today are the first generation who will have to think for a living. Many of the jobs our current students will hold once they leave our schools have not been invented yet. Many of them will have several careers in their lifetime that will require constant relearning. We're not just talking about some jobs, blue-collar and executive positions. Even jobs considered to be manual labor have changed dramatically. I was reading an article not too long ago, an ad for coal miners in West Virginia. They listed these job prerequisites: a minimum of 2 years of college, math and science courses through physics and algebra 2, and extensive experience with top-of-the-line technology. Because in this company, they don't go down in the mines much anymore. They program the robotics to do the mining. Preparing students for this type of future requires a whole new approach in our schools and in our classrooms. What are the skills that all students will need to have in order to be prepared for the future? What does it mean to be college and career ready? The College Board, who sets standards for college entry, and our nation's top leaders and thinkers have identified the following skills as critical to the success of all students: innovation, creativity, problem-solving skills, collaboration, technology application, and the ability to understand other perspectives and cultures. These skills are also reflected in our nation's new Common Core standards, which provide a consistent and clear understanding of what American schools need to learn so that they will be best positioned to compete in the global economy. In our district, with the help and support of the Bellevue Schools Foundation, we have been able to secure matching funds for our STEM grant, which stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math at Sammamish High School. This $5.2 million grant, including the $830,000 match secured by the efforts of the Bellevue Schools Foundation, will not only help staff improve the instructional experiences for students at Sammamish High School, but also help us take our common curriculum and assessments to the next level of rigor and relevance at every high school in the district. While the greatest praise goes to the teachers and administrators at Sammamish High School, several of them who are here today, for their work in writing this grant and implementing, doing the work, we would not have received it without the matching funds, that $830,000 matching funds secured by the Bellevue Schools Foundation. What will the impact of this grant be for our high school students? It will help our students not only learn key concepts and skills in math, science, technology, and engineering, but also apply that knowledge to solve real-world problems. This problem-based learning approach will also be implemented in all other instructional areas at Sammamish High School. Problem-based learning ensures that the critical skills needed for student success are embedded in the instruction and experiences our students will have in the Bellevue Public Schools. Our new Big Picture School, opening in the fall, is also spearheading this change effort, with the emphasis on problem-based learning and internships for all high school students. What else is happening in Bellevue schools to further the agenda of excellence and address the critical skills for success that our students must have? This fall, along with our Big Picture School, we're opening 2 new programs: a Chinese Mandarin dual language program at Ardmore and a Spanish dual language program at Sherwood Forest. We already have waiting lists for both of these programs. Sherwood Forest and Ardmore, along with the Spanish immersion programs at Puesta del Sol, Tillicum, Newport High School, and Newport High School, further our efforts in preparing our students not only to speak a second language, but also understand and value cultural diversity, skills needed to be successful in the work environment of a global economy. Finally, none of these needed changes will be possible unless we continue to provide professional development and support for our teachers to collaborate and learn to implement learning communities, what is labeled as differentiated instruction by the Foundation, is already showing tremendous results in many of our schools, not only in improving student outcomes, but also in building teacher leadership. Without your generosity in funding this initiative through the Bellevue Schools Foundation, this training and support for our teachers would not be possible. Our state budget is requiring us to step up because the government is stepping down. You no doubt already saw some very impressive Bellevue Schools Foundation funded programs in the displays as you walked in today. And chances are you spoke to some of our inspiring student ambassadors who we're all very proud of. Bellevue students need your help. Our children are so much better off because of your generosity. We are better off when we make sure all students are getting the instructional experiences they will need to succeed in an ever-changing environment. Thank you very much.